Looks sweet. Mad respect for the guy. Gonna give it a try. As everybody knows, I'm pretty heinous at Modern, and I'll probably mess these games up a lot, especially when it comes to sideboarding. Kind of surprised there's only one fatal push, and that there's like no surgical slash leyline effects. Like, I mean, we have ooze, but all the Arclight Phoenixes and Dredge decks can like kill ooze, so not really sure how I'm gonna beat either of those. Also think I'll be like pretty medium versus burn, but in his top 32 performance, we'll keep. He got paired versus no Phoenix and only one Dredge, which he beat. Seems like a bad sign already, doesn't it? Probably less bad now that we see that. Can we ever just play this? Not actually sure that I'm supposed to. I think if I had like some lightning bolts or abrupt decay, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I don't necessarily hate modern. I think standard has the same problems as modern does right now, so I might as well play modern. Remand. Is this Storm then? Mono Blue Cancer? We played it in one league. I don't think Storm has mountains. Storm does have a mountain? Wow. Wouldn't have guessed that. We did smash with the Mono Blue deck though, and winning's always fun. So there's a second mountain. Stop on my turn. I'm just gonna do it now. Okay. Opponent's playing that deck. I'm just gonna cast big things then. Thing has Hexproof, so I guess I'm going to double block. I'm not really sure what goes wrong, considering I don't know much about their deck. Two spell bombs in the graveyard. Or in the sideboard, rather. So, sorcery, instant, creature, land. I get a swamp here. I don't know why I'm protecting my life total. I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to be. But I wanted to leave a green mana up in case we hit a Scavenging Ooze. We did not hit a Scavenging Ooze. They can't cast Cryptic Command, so I guess we at least have that going for us. And we get a Ooze and a Goyf back if they have a thing. Hmm. Well, let's see what they have. Very unlikely. If I go anywhere, I'm probably going to go to Sean's. I have something that I need to give the helm. So it looks like it's another Electro Dominance. Which means we get a Goyf and a Ooze. I'm fine with that. What's this one do? It's just a 6/4. Base Reach just isn't consistently having 8 people right now. I would like to go. Okay. They have a Remand and a card I can't. Oh, another Electro Dominance. I'm not sure if I care about the Remand at all. I care a lot more about the Cryptic Command, but there's nothing I can do about the Cryptic Command. Guess I'll let them use this. This is cast, right? So when it comes back, it doesn't really do anything. Fair. I have a cryptic and 2 unknowns. And we got a little scoos. I gotta bounce this? Hmm. Interesting. Not sure what's really going on right now. Also punted. I should have took a Tarmogoyf. That was a mistake. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Much frustrated with how bad I just played that turn. If I'd gotten a... If I had taken a Tarmogoyf last turn and left a Bloodbrave Elf in my graveyard, this would have been a must counterspell. I just didn't think out my turn well enough. Now they don't have to counterspell this. Interesting. Lightning Bolt for the win. They said they messed up the modes. Oh. We also messed up that game, so even. Alright, I think I want this. I think I want this. I kind of think I want this. Things I don't want. I just don't want rando creature removal. Doesn't. I don't know. This one might be okay. Lightning bolts probably aren't great, though they would have been that game. Maybe I just want more discard spells. So what do we have? We have you in terms of creature removal. So I want this. I want things that can kill as Fate for Toad. I have to lose one of these? Unless I can think of something else on the sideboard I want. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Hey, Roof. Played Legacy yesterday, so I figured we'd play this today. Legacy was sweet, though. Yeah, we'll keep. Definitely don't want that. There's a good chance that they're just that they just have a bunch of blood moons or something. So I think I'm going to search for basics. Whiff. This is round one, game two. So technically, so far we're undefeated. This sounds so much more uh, powerful than it actually is. Play the Cascade Bluffs. Ooh, that one's neat. So we get the Cryptic Command here. And they got a bunch of Cycly things. Oops. Well, they can basically get a new hand at any point. Maybe the discard spells aren't very good. Okay. So just gonna hard cast the 4/4. Green source will be sweet here. That's not really what I wanted, but I'll take it. Our shields are now officially down. So we have to dodge 4+ draw steps. 1 skis. 2 skis. Uh-oh, they're tapping mana. That's not good. Okay, could have been worse. 3 skis. And Ancestral Visions. Well, that was worth an entire card, so I'm just going to Fault Seize them and see what the last card is. What qualification? I didn't qualify for anything. You must be thinking of someone else, because it is not I. So we're just trying to dodge Electro Dominance right now? We're trying to draw our own Spell Bomb or something? I have never qualified for anything. Probably never will. I'm not very good. But I like to have fun. Having fun's some of the battle. Nope. I made top 16, but only top 8 getting any kind of invites or anything. So they drew a Dominance. The only card that we had to dodge. This game's over now. Don't actually have an out now. That sucks. Oh wow. What the hell? Because they paid too much. Fair. Yep, top 16 means nothing. So we have to fade something this turn and find a way to win? That doesn't seem reasonable either. Well, at least that card doesn't matter. Fortunately, the Collective Brutality doesn't matter either here, really. It is 2 points of damage, so now Lightning Bolt or the third Brutality. Excuse me. I just burped. Or the third Brutality would get it. Sideboarded all 4 Lightning Bolts out, though, so it's just a third Brutality. That starts this month. That wasn't for last month. It starts this month. So we gotta fade a lot of things here. They just drew 4 cards. I don't understand some of their sideboarding, though. Like, why would you put extra 0 drops in your deck? Maybe I just don't get it. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we're going to start with this. I feel like we're just going to win this turn. I don't think they're going to have anything that saves them. So I get rid of that. We attack. Assume you're going to have something to tap them down, and then we're going to False Seize and hope you don't have enough mana. You could also activate Raging Ravine after the False Seize tap, but I think that's worse because if they have a Lightning Bolt, which I have no idea if it's in their deck or not, or like a Dismember, we wouldn't win. Oh. Well, Since I can't protect the collective brutality, I'm just going to do this now. Good night. Thanks for stopping by and for the kind words. I'm not on a new one, but I've had it for over a year. But yeah, I do use mana traders. All right, got round one. I feel like that's a tough match. I feel like when they sideboard into a manner that Electro Dominance isn't going to do its thing, or when they pay too much mana or whatever. I don't know. Like, it had to be better just Electro Dominance for 0 then, right? But if they hit another Tormod script, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not sure. It seemed like that went well for us, though. I guess I'll keep this. Oh, opponent's 3-0? He's already got his pity chest. I'm jealous. I want my pity chest. See, they're on the play first, so I can press F6 right now. Just wait for my turn. I think this hand's powerful. But maybe not having any or maybe having no interaction is just too bad in this format. Not exactly sure what I would use a lightning bolt on. So maybe I'm supposed to just play the Verdant. Get my overgrown tomb and move on about my day. I have no idea any deck. I can't even think of a deck that plays Pain Lands. Is this one of those teaching decks or something? This could be one of those teaching decks. Yeah, I think this is probably a teach. I don't have any idea. This format's over my head, yo. Eldrazi, ban Eldrazi. That's still a deck. What a world! What a world we live in that that's still a deck. What a glorious world we live in. They play Drowner of Hope. Do we just pick up our cards? They play Reality Smasher. Do we just pick up our cards? No, we don't for Reality Smasher, but. Ugh. Up we go. It's my plan to try to get my Tarmogoyf big enough to block. Big money, no second reality smasher. You can do it, deck. No second reality smasher, hop. You can kill my Liliana, I don't care. I'm never going to sacrifice it when you have a Matter Reshaper in play anyway. Oh no! They have Phantasmal Images! This deck's too cool! Goodbye, Liliana. You'll be missed. Alright, we have to draw a land this turn or the game's over. Oh, they have more! No! Can't have more if I'm expecting to win. Alright, well I have a 5/6. And now I have a blocker. So if they attack with a 6/6, I can just block? With both of my friends. No, probably just one. No, it actually probably is both. Sweet, I wanted the Dark Confidant dead. Untap land blocks? We have two? No! No! Not something that gives you two creatures! How do I ever beat something that gives you two creatures? The answer is, I don't. Well, blah. Do any of my sideboard cards matter here? So, Grudge doesn't matter, Spellbomb doesn't matter. Falsies could be cool. I don't think this matters. Not sure if this matters. You do some things. Don't think you matter. Not sure that you matter, even. That seems fine. So they play a turn 1 mana producer, we can get a Stomping Ground. Or whatever. Sorry, not Stomping Ground, Overgrown Tomb. We're Junding today. Jabber Jund. His top 32 deck from the Grand Prix this weekend. There you go. Turn 2, 1-2. Turn 2, Squire. Let's rock. What do you do when I turn 2 Squire on you? Assume there's just no chance that they block. Gave them the chance to, though. Also messed up and should have played a Bloodstained Mire. For some reason, I thought this was Abrupt Decay. And that was just bad of me. I thought this was Abrupt Decay. Now I look so dumb. That was a pretty poor play by me. They have double tempo? Great. Well, at least no matter what, we can kill it. Double tempo last game, too. New Mulligan rule is going to make things like this happen a lot more often. So they have their own Tarmogoyfs? That's not good for me. I guess I have to take the Tarmogoyf. Seems like the more beatable thing here. Guess he uses my mana better if I do this. I think I want the second green. The opponent's got some different cards in their deck for sure. Whatever they get next turn is going to be insane too, because there's a very good chance that they'll be able to Stirrings into something that they can cast and be able to protect it with the Stubborn Denial. Like, this is just something that feels like it's likely to happen, not unlikely. Thanks for the host, George. Appreciate it, homie. Yep. And they can protect it. Oof. I guess we're just attacking. Bonus about to be 4-0. I really don't know if we can come back from this. They have two unknowns in these. Yeah, at least that was good. Am I supposed to block here? I guess not. Alright, we knew they had the counterspell. We had Solid. Did it have another counterspell? That would suck. Maybe it's just Remand. If it's just counterspell, counterspell, we're dead. I mean, it's just counterspell, counterspell. We didn't have any way to play around that. Cause they're only printed in 2 sets. Maybe we could have not attacked since it was like pretty obvious that was counterspell, counterspell, but what the hell? Where's our lands? It's the second or third game we've had to mulligan our 24 land deck. No Terminus, please? Hype. Oh, it's that Fate for Toad stuff again. Come on, dog. Where's our lands? So I'll attack before I do anything. Sure. Opponent's deck is wild as well. Has Fate for Toad and blue-white control? Is that like a normal thing? Wasting that lightning bolt was probably wrong. Some kind of discard spell, please? That's not a discard spell, but we're going to play it. Settle the wreckage. Guess I just lose badly of all these weird cards that I could play around, but I didn't even know I'm supposed to play around. Like, I had the ability to play around most of these cards. So multiple settles, As Fate Foretold, and multiple Supreme Verdicts. That's a lot of things. We're still 23 cards deep in our deck and we've not found a single discard spell. I don't actually think I'm going to use this. So it's probably a mistake to play it. Pact of Negations in their deck too. Wow. Maybe these decks are just common and I have no idea. It seems like a must counter spell. I don't think I can actually use it though. Maybe I should have been holding lands. Probably should have been holding lands this whole time. Antilarioist? That's another Pact of Negation, I guess? Oh, it's Ancestral Visions. Wait. Wow. Well, I'm at 0% now, I think. Can't be at 0%. I mean, can always draw running Bloodbraid Elves or something. weird. Alright, well, they're gonna draw a million cards now. Has to be game, right? Alright, you can do it, deck Bloodbraid and the Lightning Bolt. Or a dead card. That was kind of frustrating. These have to be good here. These seem like they're decent here. Anything that says discard a card just seems like it's fine. I don't think I care about you. I don't think I care about you. Kill planeswalkers, you can kill As Fate for Toad and stuff. Am I supposed to keep some fatal pushes to be able to kill celestial colonnades? There's a good chance I'm supposed to, but I'm just not gonna. I don't know any better. This hand actually seems really good. I have a Cryptic Command and a Visions. So I'm going to take the Visions first. Then I'm going to play a threat, and then I'm going to take the command. I'm going to play my biggest threat. Oh, cool, they drew a Visions. That's exactly what we wanted. So I have a Mana Leak too. So I need to take them both now. They can just have the Mana Leak. We'll play around it. Or we'll ignore it, one of the two. Looks like we're going to play into it so we can try to resolve the Liliana. Oh, they drew a Spell Pierce? What a dagger. Spell Pierce was a dagger. Less of a dagger now. And a cryptic command. Wow. Opponent is drawing like a champion. I think it's still right just to play it instead of letting them get a tap effect. Opponent drew like best spell almost every turn this game. Notice they didn't play a land, so it's probably a way to deal with the Tarmogoyf. Whether that be Supreme Verdict or Settled Wreckage or whatever, like it's very unlikely that this Tarmogoyf deals damage. Posted another one of those. Okay, well we can play this then. Short. Negate. Alright. I think I'd rather play this one. If they drew a settle, they just drew a settle. I mean, I know they have the Celestial Colonnade not to die, but like I don't care about them not dying for a turn. Not when we're going to have 3 attackers and an extra card on the following turn. Like Settle was the only card I care. Well, Settle or Untap and Supreme Verdict were the only 2 cards I cared. I guess I don't care about Supreme Verdict either because we still have this. So yeah, Settle was the only card I cared about. Really feel like I need some ways to deal with a Celestial Colonnade. I'm probably going to regret this. No green mana, but that's fine. Guess I'll take the As Fate for Toad, since they have multiple ways to kill any of my creatures anyway. Oh, we're going to have to draw lands. They drew an Ancestral Visions. We drew our land, though. We'll get rid of this one. We'll get it back later if we need it. He's so smart. So no cards now for them. I don't think I care about that anymore. Not when I get to kill a bunch of their cards next turn anyway. We just really have to fade something that can kill Liliana for a turn, probably. To care about this or to not care about this? That is the question. I don't think I care about ultimating. Let's start with an attack. Just gonna take whichever pile has 3 no matter what, right? Fuck it. I don't really care if it's Cryptic Command. Just have to discard the card still anyway. I guess let's force them to find Wrath of God effects. Maybe I'm supposed to ultimate there, but I don't know what putting them at 3 lands does. That's what I'm afraid of. I really just don't know what putting them at 3 lands does. Not when they're drawing 4 cards and getting to go up to the 4th land anyway, they can still just play everything. I don't have to play around Settled or Wreckage or Cryptic Command anymore, though. Which is weird. Guess I should attack first. So must counterspell, must kill. Care more about it than I do the Liliana, so I played it into the Mana Leak first. They put it on bottom, so that's good. We're down to 1 card. Are we gonna beat somebody that got Ancestral Visions off? Potentially. Who knows? We could kill ourselves. Wow, look at that draw. That was pretty sick. Look at that one. Opponent and us are just dropping bombs right now. Dropping bombs we are. Brought back into Abrupticate, didn't we? Yeah, no we didn't. We brought in a Terminate. Whoops. So they're replaying the same play, but they only got Ancestral Visions this time. Well, still going to play it. If they draw a sweeper, they get this too, which is going to suck. But if they draw a sweeper, maybe I'm not supposed to bother to play the Goyf. I was kind of worried about them like maybe having another Detention Spear or just like drawing one Path of Exile and getting multiple extra draw steps and us having to play the Tarmogoyf anyway. So I'd rather just do it in one turn. It's worse versus Supreme Verdict, but I think it's better versus every other card, maybe? Opponent's deck was wild. Is As Fate for Toad common in those decks, or were they just doing their own thing? The Teleria West package was kind of interesting too. We won the dice roll. Something in my eye. You know, the usual. Keep even though we don't have red. What were you wanting to build to have for Manamorphoses, George? You getting into the Phoenix life? Play the ugly one first, since I just assume it's dead. It's not dead. Oh gosh. Chalice for 0. Well, gotta be honest, I'm not sure that I care about that. I said 0, but it's like clearly for 1. Well, hold the Culligan's command up, because usually in this spot... Oh god, I'm so bad. Why didn't I get a green source? I'm so bad. Oh my god. I knew what they were playing too, I just didn't think about it. Like immediately knew what they were playing. Oh, that was really bad of me. Deserved to lose. Hopefully it's not anger. At least I don't care about that. Whew. Whew. Feels good to be good, friends. Kind of want one of these to die now. If they don't block, I'll kill that. My perfect play, getting rewarded. The usual. Never mess up. Certainly not blocking. Oh, let's start with this. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to start with this. Can't start with this anyway because of that. I don't really care about making them discard anything, so. Actually, I don't want them casting lightning strikes, so. Discard a card, kill this. Don't be rude, George. Everybody knows I'm perfect. I've never made a mistake ever. I'm Huey Jensen, or I'm not. Who knows? I'm the best around. Oh shit. No, never mind. Opponent's not doing anything I care about. I was worried for a second. I thought opponent was going to do something I cared about. They didn't. No, MTG's great. I don't know what you're going on about. What the world do you do? 7 mana, you're nowhere close. Even with a thingy, you're nowhere close, so. Deal 3 damage to a target. A creature dealt damage this way can't be regenerated. Destroy target blue permanent. Alright, so nothing that I have to care about. Sweet. I like not having to care about things. Why am I tapping my black mana? Ooh. That's a good one. So they have to block 3 of my things here. MTG's great. I don't know what you're going on about. So we get to kill one of our Dark Confidants here, which is cool. It's less likely it can kill us. Really don't know what they can have with one draw step that's going to beat double Tarmogoyf. Because like ensnaring, I mean, in theory, ensnaring bridge would be good enough, but we have the abrupt decay, so that's not good enough. Do 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 do. Alright, opponent, you dead. Next. I'm too perky for my own good. I'll start thinking about how to sideboard. Probably the collective brutalities. Just because I have a bunch of rabble masters and war bosses, maybe? Don't think I care about the grudges. Our opponent has a lost connection. Considering this is game 1, I'm going to assume that it's an actual connection lost. Alright, while we wait on them, I'm going to make the monitor go black. And I'm going to pull up Arena. Monitor. Oops. You're not supposed to see that. That's all my cool memes on my desktop. Oh god, there's something to download for Arena. I guess I'll just bring MTGO back up then. You guys got to see all my memes. So apparently Arena patched today. Is there anything cool on it? I have not read the patch notes. I have a pretty bad connection, so if I start breaking up real bad, let me know and I'll close the download. Our opponent's back though, so looks like we don't need this dirty arena anyway. I have no idea what BDO is. I'm going to pretend like that's an acronym for body odor. You're trying to figure out what body odor is. Discard our sorcery to go ahead and turn this into a biggie. Oh, Black Desert Online. I know a lot of people who like that game. A streamer I used to watch streamed that all the time. Oh, that's Hazoret. That'd actually be pretty good right now, if it was any good right now. Okay, I will block. Oh no, Arena's getting ready to pop up on front of our screen, I think. Oh, I don't know what it was doing. Alright, I think I want the... No, I was right, it is doing stuff. Get out of here, Arena. I don't even know how to close it from there. Think I want these? These can't be right. It's just better to have this. Maybe one of these. Alright, cool. We can actually close it now. Alright, we back. I don't think I care about engineered explosives. I don't think I want a sideboard. Fatal Push probably isn't even good enough. We've already got these. Okay. Can't keep this. Can keep this, but not happy about it. Could get mana screwed bright and early this time. Okay. Don't have a second Simeon guide, please. Sweet. What would I rather cast? I guess I'd rather cast this. Help us find our lands. There's the Blood Moon. No fetch lands was pretty brutal, but it is what it is. They'll tick down probably. Oh god, the chalice, I forgot. Should shame scoop. I guess I don't have to shame scoop, we're just dead. Alright, well we gotta find fetch lands this time. Found one fetch land, which can find one black mana. Yeah, sure, I'll keep it. I think this hand's pretty bad, though. Like, I don't feel like this is the type of hand that wins these games. Maybe I'm supposed to just mulligan again. Try to find 2 fetch lands, but 2 fetch lands often isn't good enough. Because they can turn 2 Blood Moon so often. Or in this case, they can turn 1 Simeon Spirit Guide. Or, sorry, Chandra. That was a turn 1 Chandra Torch of Defiance. I'm 100% dead. And a Blood Moon? Oh, and a Snaring Bridge. Well, I no longer feel like I have the luxury to play around Blood Moon. So, I'm just going to go get this thing. And we'll Lightning Bolt that, and maybe we'll draw another Lightning Bolt. That's a hell of a turn 1. That is a hell of a turn 1. Guess I'm going to play you two. Gotta find a lot of different things now to have a chance. This isn't those things. What do we got? Some more of not those things. Not sure I can actually win now. I think the Dark Confidants are going to kill me at this point. JK, I think the Hazoret's going to kill me at this point. They chose not to play it. I'm confused. What did they draw that's better than the Hazoret? Alright. So we're at 3, and we are... dead. So we have no out. GG. Well, I thought we were going to win that one. Alright, well anyway, playing for the pity chest. Thought we had that pity chest locked up. And then our opponent went turn 1 Chandra, turn 1 Ensnaring Bridge. I have no black mana, but I think this hand's good enough to keep. I said black mana, but I meant green. We have a couple of discard spells, though, and we have a Dark Confidant. And they've mulliganed to 6, at least. Put a card on bottom. So the third opponent just went turn 1 basic mountain on us tonight. Alright, well I have no chance to beat this deck. Or this hand at least. I don't read spoilers, so I'm not very good at building decks. Like I don't know what's legal. I guess I play this. They play 4. Oh, so this is the mono red build. I guess it's just better to take a fork boat then. I'll pop it up though and look at it. That. Oh, blue-white. Gotcha. Also, don't play modern. like I don't really understand modern, so. Emerald of Skyrune, that card's cool. Yes, I've already pressed F6. Let's go. Yeah, modern's kind of cool. Ojuta's Command. I remember that card when it was in Standard. I loved it. They discarded 2 lands, so we know they have a fork boat and an unknown. Yeah, so we know they have a fork boat now. Magic's basically dead where I live. Altogether. I think this is another Blood Moon deck. Alright, let's put out our great blocker. If they have an instant, it becomes a 3/4. Well, Sun Titan in your sideboard. Teferi? Teferi's not a budget card. You're cheating. Teferi's like $30 or $40 or $50 or something. I have no idea, but they're not budget. Snapcaster Mage isn't budget either. Your deck's $500. Man, I wish my budget decks were $500. I guess I'll just play this and pass. I don't really know. I guess I can Fault Seize them. They have a Fork Boat in their hand. Fork Boat does 2 damage anyway. So worst case scenario, we break even with the Fork Boat. I'm certainly not putting this in their graveyard. I block. I block. Let's go. I take no more damage. If I can help it. Don't care if they have an instant to throw on and kill this. Well, that doesn't do what you think it does. Oh, never mind. Because my Tarmogoyf still lives when you put an instant in my graveyard. We can attack for 11 next turn. We can attack for 7 this turn. So we got to find one more damage somewhere. I'm not sure where to find that one more damage at. We did it! Alright, I definitely think I want this here. Draw Liliana and Abrupt Decay. Fair enough, that will do it. I think we want these here. Gaining life can't be bad, so we probably want these. We'll go ahead and dump the Dark Confidants and the Default Seizes. CBS. I don't know what that means. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's a magic card. I guess I keep this hand. I feel like they're just going to Blood Moon me out if I keep this hand, but... Oh, Collective Brutalities. Yeah, I think Collective Brutalities are okay. Like, they're... The mono red version's like pretty high on the 8 Prowess guys, right? And if they're pretty high on the 8 Prowess guys, being able to get a discard spell out of their hand and kill a Prowess guy seems pretty relevant. Alright, well, our opponent mulliganed to 3 and conceded, so we got a pity chest. Pity chest hype. Alright, the screen's going to go black for half a second because I don't have enough time for another league tonight. I was actually supposed to log offline at 7, but since that match was so pathetic, I'm going to play one random standard match on Arena just to like fill out the stream a little bit. I'm going to go actually see if the thing I was supposed to do at 7 is going to start as well. It does not seem like it's starting, so that's good. Just gonna play Red Deck Wins. Wait a second. I don't know if that's the right Red Deck. That is not the right Red Deck Wins. So, ranked. Well, I'll let chat decide. Are we gonna do Mono Blue or Red Deck Wins for our last match of the night? I know it's standard, and anybody that's watching me came for the modern, but I want one more game in. Yeah, I have too many decks. Just ignore that. I think they're the best 2 options for best of 1. Could also play Esper Control. I don't really want to run Gruul or like anything mid-rangey in best of 1. If I was playing a match, we'd have more options, like a best of 3. What were you wanting to see, Lemon Spark or Lemon Peppa? I don't know why I said Spark. I can't read. I'm pretty low rated too. Like, I'm not very high rated, so. Oh, Gruul. I've got Jerry's Gruul deck built. I've not played it very much. I think Manu's is probably better for Arena. Well, this sucks. Having to be on the draw with a deck that likes being on the play and then mulliganing on top of that in best of 1 is not very cool. And this is not the type of hand that beats Sultai. And considering that Nexus is banned in best of 1, it's pretty unlikely that that's anything other than Sultai. It could be Team of Reclamation or something. Or a Brew. Still Leaf Champion is pretty sweet, that's for sure. Alright, So this could be Team Wreck. Seeming like it's more likely just a brew, though. Oh wow, they missed a land drop. Good chance they'll counterspell the first one. JK. They don't believe in counterspelling things. I don't really know what our opponent's playing. Feels like they're just not going to cast any spells and concede. I was right. They didn't really cast any spells and conceded. You could probably build a pretty good Gruul deck for best of one. There's been so much Esper in best of one lately, though. This is the Jerry T's Gruul deck. I don't know if it's the type of thing you're looking for. I don't know if this is easier to see or not. Manu's is a little bit different. It's got things like lightning strikes in it, and I don't think it doesn't go up to 5 drops. So like it's a bit more on the aggressive side. I don't know if I can find Manu's list, but Manu's list looked pretty sweet. He got 14th last season in, when everybody was pushing for that $7,500 minimum paycheck. Like he got 14th, mostly pushing with it. Let's see if I can find it since you were mentioning it. Might be hard to find though, because that's been 4 or 5. I don't think today's the 5th, maybe, so that was like 5 or 6 days ago. Oh, never mind. I found it a lot easier than I thought I would. For anybody who cares, he puts out YouTube content as well, talking about his card choices and stuff like that. He doesn't go up to the Stillleaf Champion like he's on the Gruul Spellbreaker and Legion's War Boss, but he's got a lot of the same other cards. It's a pretty cool looking list. For anybody who wants his name, he's ManuS_CCG. He is a streamer, and like I said, he posts YouTube content where he talks about all the card choices and stuff. Like, pretty cool guy. I'm actually going to follow him so that I don't lose it again. It's the one that I want to try, but like 14th last season was like really nice. He went 30-9 in matches. This is probably where I want to start if I actually try to go for Mythic again this season. It's not a Stillleaf Champion list. Like, he went with the little bit less mana intensive cards. That way that he could play the better 2-drops early and have access to Lightning Bolts. Because it's really hard to play Lightning Bolts and then like also be able to play things like Shock and Lightning Strike. Sorry, it's really hard to play Stillleaf Champion, yet still have the mana for Lightning Strikes and Shocks in the early game. And Collision is an insanely good card as well. I'm surprised there's only 2 copies in his entire 75. I'm also surprised that there's only 3 copies of Cindervine. Though, like I said, in his YouTube talk-up, he explains the Cindervine. But anyway, so that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate everybody who come out and watched, but my dinner should be here in the next 10 minutes or so. So I don't know if I have enough time to start another match, and I'm going to take off. Hope you guys enjoyed Jund. Sorry that I played it so piss poorly. But take care, everybody, and thanks for coming by. Keep in mind that if you do like my content, there's a link below the stream to my YouTube, and I post all my past broadcasts on YouTube, and I stream every single day. We've streamed 604 days in a row, and don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But take care, everybody.